Supporters of the Afghan Adjustment Act held a news conference aboard the USS Midway, which is symbolic because the aircraft carrier was used to help Vietnamese refugees following the Vietnam War. They say just like the Vietnamese, these Afghan refugees are our allies, adding it's too dangerous for them to go back, which is why there needs to be a better path forward, allowing them to stay.
Imagine the instability, anxiety, and fear you would feel not knowing if you would be allowed to live in the U.S.
These are our allies who fought alongside our U.S. troops. They're now in danger of being left behind.
In a show of solidarity, local leaders from both sides of the aisle stood side by side today pushing Congress to pass the Afghan Adjustment Act. It would allow Afghan refugees who came to the U.S. on humanitarian parole following the fall of Kabul in 2021 to apply for permanent citizenship.
Right now, there are 70,000 Afghan refugees here in the United States who do not have a viable way to stay in this country permanently. This is unacceptable.
Of those 70,000, up to 5,000 are estimated to be living in San Diego County, including in Serra Mesa, which District 7 Council Member Raul Campillo represents. He says aside from it being a humanitarian issue, passing the Afghan Adjustment Act is crucial for national security as well.
Enemies of the United States will be able to say to those in their country, don't defend the United States, because when things get rough, the United States won't back you. That's why we need the House to take this up, because we want to send our allies and those who believe in our democratic values that if they stand with us, we will have their back.
Refugees include those who fought alongside U.S. troops, as well as ones who worked as translators. Supporters of the Afghan Adjustment Act say the U.S. promised to keep them and others still trapped in Afghanistan safe, a promise we've failed to act on. Specifically, they're calling on House Speaker Kevin McCarthy and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer to hold a vote, saying the Afghan Adjustment Act is already guaranteed to pass with bipartisan support. Today, more than 24 California legislators sent this letter to Congress asking for that vote to happen immediately.
When we fail to deliver on our worldly promises, we fail not only these refugees, but every citizen in the United States.
Shana Hazan, CBS 8.